What's up, sports bettors? Playtime's over. Thursday night football. We have a very competitive game, at least according to bookmakers, a very close game. We have the Commanders matching up against the Bears, and I have three sharp bets, three NFL bets on FanDuel Sportsbook, including Commanders Bears. So you can see lines are very slightly juiced towards Washington, although a lot of sportsbooks are giving the same odds, minus 110, minus 110, on both the Commanders and the Bears, which indicates both teams are roughly 50% to win, right? When both teams have roughly the same odds, they're about equally likely to win. So, should be a pretty competitive game, although also low scoring. You can see the total is currently set at 38 across most sportsbooks, slightly juiced towards the over. So let's go ahead and let's get into one of the first plays I have. So one of the first plays I have is actually on the over. I took the first half total points over 19.5 points at plus 120. So you'll see that bet right here. I got a lot of bets on this game, but right here, over 19.5, first half total points in Commanders Bears, $825 at plus 120 odds. That's what I hit. So why do we like this play? Let's go back. First of all, 19.5 is a very low total for the first half of an NFL game, especially at plus 120. So why do we like this though? It's all data, right? You can see Barstool is pricing this at minus 104 odds. Casumo, minus 104. Come On and DraftKings, two more sportsbooks, both have this minus 105. Leo Vegas, minus 104. North Star Bets, minus 104. Pinnacle, the sharpest, lowest VIG sportsbook, the most efficient sportsbook that there is, pricing this all the way down at plus 104. Unibets at minus 104. William Hill at minus 104. So basically, the way a sharp sports bettor thinks, the way a value bettor thinks, right? You're always looking for value. As a sports bettor, as a sharp bettor, if you want to make money, you're not looking to get rich overnight with these crazy parlays. You're looking for value. And getting plus 120 when the entire rest of the market is pricing something around minus 104, minus 105, Pinnacle plus 104, and you're getting plus 120, you're clearly getting enough value to beat the VIG, beat the juice, and have a profitable bet. So this was a positive EV play with a ridiculously high profit margin. 4.52%, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Basically, every data point in the market is telling us, hey, this plus 120 is ridiculous value. So that's the first play. Again, I went in on in my bets right here. Over 19.5, first half total points in Commanders Bears. So again, I'll be tracking my profit and loss for all these plays. We're currently up 17.8K. Since the start of football season, so hopefully you've been able to tail a lot of them. And the whole goal is just to kind of show you the power of using data, real-time odds. So, the power of using data, real-time odds, looking for value, looking for line discrepancies, consistently just trying to beat the VIG, beat the juice, and that's really how you get an edge over the sportsbooks and make money long-term. So the second play I have is the Jags, first half spread at minus 105, right? So you can see BetOnline, a very sharp offshore sportsbook, has it minus 123. A lot of value there too, so I hit it for $250, which was around the max wager they gave me. So you can see sportsbooks, especially when bets are a little farther out, sometimes they limit your maximum bet size if you've been very profitable off them. FanDuel only gave me this for $250. So the final play I have is, and this is just data-oriented, value-oriented sports betting. Right? Like, you don't have to know anything about football. You don't have to watch the Commanders game tonight. You could have not seen a game all season. When every sportsbook is pricing something at minus 104, plus 104, but only 13 cents in VIG on Pinnacle, that's just a clear indication this plus 120 is a bet that beats the VIG. So is this bet guaranteed to win? No, of course not. But is it ridiculous value, and is it clearly positive EV where we have an edge over the sportsbook? Yes. Right? And that's exactly what OddsJam does for you, right? Like in this Jags example, it just takes all this data from the market. We bet the Jags plus half at minus 105 odds on FanDuel. So all OddsJam is doing is taking all this data from the market. BetOnline, a super sharp offshore sportsbook. Bet99, it's taking all the data from all these different sportsbooks and kind of synchronizing it to show you where the value is, right? For whatever market you want to look at. So player receiving yards, all that different stuff. So all the tools on OddsJam, and the main one we talk about is the Positive EV tool, they're just meant to show you value, right? Data, real-time odds, real-time market data, which is all that matters as a sharp bettor, right? Historical data, you can't look at the past. Every game is different. You know, if Wentz threw for 300 yards last game, he's facing an entirely, different defense. It's going to be an entirely different game. So the best projections for his passing yards today is, his player passing yards market. Sportsbooks, betting markets where people are laying their own money are more accurate than anything else, right? Sportsbook odds reflect where money is coming in on basically equal and opposite sides. So it seems like sports bettors, even money is coming in roughly on Wentz over under 219.5, passing yards. So that's like, the proper projection. If someone has a model that's saying Wentz is going to throw for 300 yards, they're full of crap because there's millions of dollars being wagered on the over-under at 219.5 yards, right? So where people are putting their money, real-time market data is more accurate than anything. It's also the easiest way to make money sports betting, right? Like, you don't have to know anything, again, about the Commanders game. When you're getting plus 120 and all other sports books are pricing something minus 104, minus 105, you're clearly doing a good job. This clearly beats the VIG, right? 4.52% profit margin. Ridiculous. We got $825 down. Next, this plays even better. I have the Bucs first half total over 21.5 against the Steelers at plus 100. So let's go over here. And if we scroll down, a lot of college football plays I got open as well. But we can see right here, Bucs Steelers first half total over 21.5. And obviously I put my own money on all these plays. I'm riding with you. We'll go through the math here in a second. But, like this Guardians play I gave out, I lost $90 on, all the plays we're giving out, I have my own money on as well. But why do we love this play? I mean, this play is just insanely high profit margin. Unfortunately, DraftKings only gave me, $250. So every sportsbook has this minus 110 or higher except for Fox Bet. You can see Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, DraftKings, they all have this favored, right? That's an arbitrage bet. You're getting plus money on both sides. If you don't know what arbitrage is, you should watch the tutorial in the end. Bet Online, another super sharp offshore sportsbook, they have the over 21.5 favored. So we have 1, 2, 3 sports, like every sports book basically is telling us, hey, the over 21.5 first half total point should be juiced. Bet Online, super sharp offshore sportsbook, Pinnacle, DraftKings. So all the data in the market is pointing us to, hey, this plus 100 is insane. So I bet it, right? So anyways, we have the Bears first half total, Commanders for 825. And then we have 2 plays, Jags plus half, first half spread, over 21.5, Bucs Steelers, first half, and our bets have a combined profit margin of $54. You tried to give me $50 in cash for my bets, I'm not trading them because I know my Bears Commanders bet has a 4.52% profit margin, and I was able to bet $825 on it, so I have $37 in profit margin. It's pretty simple. $50 in total EV, in total profit margin, and let's make some money, guys.